Hey TK, it's time for us to continue working with Linus the Minus today in math. We're going to go over our objective, review what Linus the Minus does, and then jump right in. Objective is what we are going to learn. I can write a number sentence to a story problem with Linus the Minus. So today we're going to be hearing some story problems that involve Linus the Minus. You guys have been doing such great work with your Unifix cubes and with your number sentences. So today we're going to start with our story problems. But first, let's talk about what Linus the Minus does. You guys have really gotten to know Linus the Minus well. Let's hear all about him again. Linus the Minus is not the best. He takes things away and you have less. Let's do that one more time. Linus the Minus is not the best. He takes things away and you have less. So you guys have gotten so good at thinking about how Linus the Minus takes things away. Remember, when we hear take away, we know that Linus the Minus is involved. And to figure out the answer to our story problems today, we're going to think about after he takes things away, what do we have left? How many do we have left? So those are the how many questions that our story problems are going to be answering today. Just like when we talked about Gus the Plus, we thought about how many we had all together when we brought things together. Now we're taking them away and we want to think, what's left? So let's do an example here. So here's an example of our story problem. I had 5 things in my garden. Some Easter eggs, some flowers, a butterfly. Linus the Minus took away 3. How many things are left in my garden? So if I wanted to write a number sentence for that, I would need to think about how many things did I start with in my garden? And I had 5. 5. And then I said Linus the Minus took away 3. So he came in here, Linus the Minus came in here, so I need to add my Linus the Minus guy. And he took away 3. Now remember, when we're talking about subtraction and Linus the Minus, our equal sign is asking us how many are left. What's left over? How much is left now? So how many things did I have left in my garden? 2. I had 2 things left in my garden. So that's an example of how we're answering what's left over. Let's do another one, and then I'm going to give you one to work on at home. So sometimes in our story problems, Linus the Minus is not the guy who takes things away, but we use Linus the Minus to show taking away. So let's listen to this and think about that. In a tree were 2 birds and 2 butterflies. The 2 birds flew away. Who's left in the tree? So how would we show that in a number sentence using Linus the Minus? How many things did we start with in the tree? We started with 2 birds and 2 butterflies, so let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we started with 4. And then the 2 birds left. How could I show that they left? I would use Linus the Minus because they were taken away from the tree. They flew away. They're not there anymore. Now, how many are left over? Remember, my equal sign tells me how many are left over. That's what I want to know. 2. 2 are left over. Very good. So see, that time in my story problem, I didn't say Linus the Minus took them away, but I can still show that they're not there anymore, that they're gone, that we have less now by using Linus the Minus. So now I'm going to give you a story problem to work on at home. Okay, so here's your story problem for today. You had 6 crayons in your crayon box. 2 fell out. How many crayons are left in your crayon box? So go ahead and solve that story problem by writing a number sentence and giving me the answer to the story problem. Nice work, you guys. You've been doing such great work with Linus the Minus. I'm very proud of you. I'll see you tomorrow.